All right, let's get right to it because earlier this week, San Diego State's basketball team went to New Mexico and lost a game that so many of us thought they were going to win, in particular the way they had beaten New Mexico earlier in the season at the Res. I don't have Billy Ray here to argue with me about that.
I like it. I heard y'all arguing yesterday.
See that? Vince, he likes it. My man, Vince Glenn, says he likes it, Linda. What do you think about that?
I think he's being polite.
Yeah, well, he is a polite guy.
There's a ring to it.
See that?
No,
not at all.
I get so much. I got a lot of reaction from that. People on my Facebook. Yeah, please tell Scott to stop.
Really?
Yeah.
I just don't like saying Viejas Arena. I just don't feel like, why do I need to be an advertisement?
You stick to your res.
I'm going to. All right, here we go. DeShawn Stephens is on the line. DeShawn, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How you guys doing?
Doing really good. Yourself?
Good.
So how's the team? I mean, I don't know if that was what you would call a devastating loss. It's been really hard to win games in the Mountain West on the road this year. How's the team doing since the return from New Mexico?
We're doing good, I guess. I mean, all losses are pretty much devastating, so we're just learning how to bounce back from it and continue on.
And practice so far this week, pretty good after that game?
We actually had the day off today, so we're going to get back to practice actually tomorrow morning. So we'll know then.
We'll know then, huh?
Yeah.
DeShawn, what are the seniors saying in the locker room? Being a locker room guy, what are they saying to the young guys, and what do you think needs to be done to turn these things around? Because I think defensively is where you guys are hurting. You're not making a lot of shots, but I think inside game is kind of hurting y'all at this point.
Yeah. I guess us as seniors, we're just pretty much stating the countdown, letting them know how many games is left and how important it is to us. So we're just hoping that it's knocking into everybody's head and everybody just keeps playing hard. I mean, our team is playing hard, but sometimes we just slip up and we're just not getting to where we need to be. But we're trying to improve every day on it, so we're working at it.
But, it's like Vincey's saying, and I think it's been one of the biggest criticisms, not of the players per se, but on the construction of the team. It's hard to find guys that are 6'11" and 7 feet and that are coordinated and strong. You're kind of the big man of this San Diego State team at 6'8", 225. I know you've given it everything you got. I know you've made a lot of good dunks from underneath, but how hard is it to be kind of the only big guy on this roster?
It's difficult. I mean, it's tough, especially on my body. Going against the huge 7-footers like 260 and stuff like that, that's pretty difficult. But I think we just have more willpower than talent sometimes. So we just work, use our heart, and go as hard as we could.
All right, we're talking to DeShawn Stephens, senior with the Aztec basketball team. Now, when we say senior, a lot of people don't realize that you are part of this senior group because you had transferred in from a junior college 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And so that means that next Wednesday night when you guys play Air Force and it's senior night, it's Chase Tapley, who's been here for 4 years, and Rayhan, who's probably been here for 4 years also, even though he transferred in. And yourself. There's nobody else, is there?
Nah, just us. I mean, our walk-on, Narbe Ibrahimian, is also a senior, but they don't really give him as much recognition. But he's a senior also.
And you got people coming down from L.A. maybe to celebrate senior night?
Yeah, a lot of family. Still trying to find tickets.
You are, huh? Yo, if anybody knows anybody who's got some tickets, DeShawn needs some tickets for his own game.
It's a shame that players can't get the tickets they want for their own family.
Man.
How many you get each game?
We get about 4. We get 4 a game.
And so you need them. Chase needs them. Rayhan's local. He needs them.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Rayhan's family is always deep.
That's how he rolls.
Wait, what did you say? I didn't hear it.
Rayhan's family is always deep.
Yeah, right. So, all right. So, are you starting to get are you thinking about it? Because you just talked about counting it down to the guys on the team. There's only 2 games to go. One last game at home. Guys, this is our last chance to do it in front of our home crowd. Then you got to go on the road and play at Boise. And, you win both of those games. Most people think you guys are in. If you lose both, most people think you got to win the Mountain West Conference tournament to get in. And if you were to split them, most people think you got to get deeper into the conference tournament. Are you guys talking as a team about what it's going to take to get to the NCAA tournament?
As of right now, we're not too worried about it. We're just focused on the next game and trying to get better at the next game. So the NCAA tournament and the other tournaments to come when we get and now we're.
All right, wait a second. We might be losing DeShawn here on the cell phone. You still with us or what?
Yeah, I'm safe.
Stay focused on the plan. Don't worry about the outcome down the road.
Exactly.
The NCAA. Stay focused. I think you got it. Just keep playing hard. If you make a few more shots, it's a different ball game. The last 2 losses.
Yep.
Well, making more shots is critical. You know, we were talking about it yesterday, looking at the box score, and you take a look at the way guys shot from three-point range. I want to say that the numbers were like, I don't know, the team was a total like 4 for 23 or something like that from three-point land. Nobody was any good. I think Jamal was like 1 for 7, and Chase was like 1 for 6, and I think Rayhan was 1 for 4, and nobody was hitting three-point shots. So what do you do about that?
There's not pretty much anything we can do about that. I mean, we got some good shots. They just weren't falling. We can't tell our shooters not to shoot anymore because that wouldn't be smart at all. That's what they do. So all we can tell them is just keep taking the open shots, and eventually they're gonna fall.
All right, DeShawn Stephens from the Aztec basketball team. Let me ask you one thing while we got you here before you go. How many times have you been on a floor at an opposing team's house, lost the game, only to have the opposing team's fans rush the court?
How many times?
Yeah, a couple times, one time, no times.
It's been a couple this season. But,
yeah, I mean, I think
I don't really have the exact numbers.
Okay, right. but I think of like Colorado State, for example, right? You remember that one?
Yep.
Because today it became a big debate. Have you heard the story? Mike Krzyzewski, Duke lost last night at Virginia. The Virginia fans rushed the court, and Krzyzewski's complaining that his players, couldn't get out of there safely. Was that your experience when the other fans rushed the floor? Have you found that it's been really dangerous and hard for you guys to get out?
No, I don't think it's been that bad. The one place where it was kind of difficult was probably Air Force. When Air Force rushed the floor, it was kind of complicated for us to get out because at the same time we wanted to still shake hands with the opposing team, but they were still like in all the traffic and stuff, so that was a little difficult. But other than that, no. Honestly, I think we look at it as a little bit more fuel after the game and stuff like that, because if they're rushing the floor, they're obviously rushing the floor for a reason. So that's pretty much what we're looking at it as.
Yeah, if you hadn't beat Duke in probably 10 years that you were Virginia, they probably rushed the floor, but they need to stop that play. It is dangerous for players to get out because them students come like herds of cattle.
Well, that's what I'm asking you, Deshaun. Did you consider it dangerous?
I didn't, honestly. I mean, we got out safely, so that's all that mattered to me. It could be a little dangerous sometimes, but I mean, nothing's happened lately, so I think it's just part of the school tradition.
Gotcha. All right, DeShawn Stephens. Hey, listen, man, you've been playing some nice basketball. Enjoying watching you play. Please finish strong.
Yeah.
And we'll see you down there for senior night on Wednesday.
Stay focused, Grasshopper.
We're working on it. All right, thank you, guys.
Thanks, DeShawn. All right, right on.